The kid came in on short notice. I don't think anybody really gave him a chance. He came in, fought hard against an undefeated guy in Farid Basharat. Super competitive fight. Nothing to hang his head about, and hopefully the UFC gives him another opportunity because the kid got some skills.
Yeah, Garza wasn't shy. I was telling her that I was like, this motherfucker might get it done, and if he doesn't get it done, I ain't picking against Garza in his next fight. That shit was, and he trained Diego Lopez, and how about Diego Lopez? His first fight was short notice against Evloev, and then he ended up being the fucking guy he is today. So I don't know. There could be comparisons. Ola, you got anything before we get into Durden?
Yes, sir. Bro, it's true what they've been saying about this guy, Gable Stevenson. Dear fucking Lord. Dear Lord. It's true what they say about this guy. I saw this brother. He tried the whole takedown shining for, you know what, actually, you want stand and bang. We're not going to do the whole Olympic shit that I'm known for. Let's stand and bang and see what I go on. Dear Lord. This guy got heavy hands and he can fucking work the fucking mat. Yeah, I mean, we got trouble on our hands, man. This guy impressed me. For, you know, when they say first impression lasts longer, this guy came up with all of that yesterday, man. Shout out to Gable Stevenson.
Yeah, man.
More of it.
Before we get into this, boys, we're about to go ahead and touch up. Is it Costa that he fought?
Oh,
going up on Durden and Costa. Let's go ahead and slide these two boys in as well.
Normally knocking on the door.
Let's go.
Big up my boys. Hey, normally I ain't drinking with you today, bro. Like, nah, we're not doing that today.
You're not feeling so good, buddy?
No, I feel all right. I drank so much yesterday. I done got my ass cussed by Brit. I was talking damn too much. Just like you did after you drank that fucking Rare Nephew. Remember that show?
It'll get you.
Yeah, that shit got me, bro. That shit got me, man. You know what I mean?
Turn me on, Hamlin. Dad did that Rare Nephew.
He was like, hold on, stop talking. I was like, oh, shit.
Bro, I forgot what the maddest thing was. I think Leroy said something about I was muted for 5 minutes and I ain't even know it. I was so lit yesterday, man. Yo, big up, man. Big up, brother. Big up.
That's right.
Yao, I think it said guests muted themselves. Yao messaged me and said I can't hear myself. Yao, you're muted and your camera's off.
I was gonna say, and your camera's off.
You gotta unmute yourself, brother, and undo that camera. But let's go ahead and get into this first fucking fight, boys. Cody Durden versus who is it? Alessandro Costa. How about Costa coming through, getting it done? Durden was the dog in this one. I was kind of surprised about that going into it. Costa took the fight on short notice, came out here and got the fucking job done. And since this man just joined in, let's go ahead and get his thoughts. Olin, Cody Durden, Costa, break it down.
Oh man! I picked the wrong guy. That's how that fight went. I thought Durden was gonna be able to negate a lot of the things that Costa brought forward with his grappling. Like me and Ola talked about this on Friday, right? Like he's not the best fighter. I wouldn't say he's the best at really anything, but his grappling is top tier. He has technique. He has very sound technical ability. But Costa's a fucking dog, bro. And I think he went out there and showed every ounce of that dog in him on Saturday night. He got it done via submission. He got it done fairly quick. It was just 2 minutes and 19 seconds into round number 2. And I mean, call me crazy, and maybe I'm going out on a limb here when I say this, but I thought Cody was winning the fight up until he lost it.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That second round, I was a little sketched out on. That shit had me a little nervous.
He came out with a different energy in the second round, did Costa.
Yeah. And with the experience that he had going into it, I was kind of like, this could fucking not go our way. But thank God it did, because I needed that shit to start off the night hot. But Cross, Durden, Costa, dog.
I mean, I don't know what you boys were seeing talking about Cody Durden going into that. I honestly was not seeing that fight getting out of the first round. I thought Costa was going to make easy work of Durden. And Durden fought well in the first round. And then the second round, it started to go how I thought it was going. And Costa ended up getting the finish. And, first fight on the card.
Yeah. Ola, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, I mean, look, I said on Friday when we did the prediction show, I didn't like Cody Durden's form. You know, that was one of the things that I saw on there. And I said I didn't like Durden's form into this. He's only won in his last 5, and this was going to go very bad for him anyways. And Costa got it done in the second round, and that's all she wrote. So,
yeah. I tell you what I went 1 for 1, and then I did quickly get into the L category between my homeboy Zachary Reese and Ryan Gandra. Everybody in the chat on the prediction show was telling us to go with Gandra. I was fucking the only guy in the whole competition to go against him, and I definitely see why y'all went with him because he sparked my fucking boy. Olin, you want to start it off, dog, with Gandra and Zachary Reese?
Brother, I feel bad about this fight because I don't know if you know this, but this is Nano's man crush. He really likes Zach Reese. He thinks very highly of him.
Dude, I've trained with them out there in Heritage Muay Thai. Shout out Houston, Texas, and he is one of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever been around.
He seems like it, man. He seems like a hell of a fighter, to be completely honest. I think and I said this to Ola too. I think it's not so much of a skill issue with him. I think it's a fight IQ issue. He has deadly straights and elbows, but for whatever reason, he does the same thing that our friend of the show, right? The Baltic Gladiator. He did this for 2 fights in a row where he lands a really good clean left hook, and he's like, "Fuck yeah, that's my shot. I'm gonna land that one over and over again," and he just goes to the well, and that typically serves him an ill purpose, right? Like he lands that one shot and then he starts focusing on it. He gets very predictable and then he starts getting pieced the fuck up on the feet. That's exactly what happened in this fight, much like his other fights. The only difference is this one was only 1 minute and 15 seconds. Didn't last that long at all. He landed a solid shot, got greedy with it, started kind of repeating that and spamming that shot. All of the 10 shots that he threw were semi-predictable, and it only took 10 for Gandra to get him out. Gandra's a tough son of a bitch. He walks out here. He makes a name for himself instantaneously, and I can't wait to see what's next for this guy, man.
Yeah, bro. Dude's exciting as fuck. I just wish Zach could implement more of that Muay Thai clinch, dog. But these dudes he's fighting against are fucking savages. Cross, any thoughts, dog? I know you
it went kind of how I was expecting it to go. And Zachary Reese, like, yes, got all the tools, all the ability, but the guy does not move his head, and the chin is not the greatest. So it's just a matter of time before he gets clipped, and he got clipped in the first round. It is what it is. It happens.
Yeah, bro. Gandra's the fucking savage. I think this card lived up to the hype, though, matches. I see everybody in the chat talking about the card. They were a little disappointed that the card lived up to it. We're 2 fights in the card right now, and neither of these fights disappointed me, but the main card definitely left a lot of bad taste in everyone's mouth.
That Zachary Reese fight disappointed you, bro. That Zachary Reese fight disappointed you.
No, the fight didn't disappoint him. The outcome did.
I'm so disappointed, bro. And then when I saw I was the only one to do it, I was telling Brittany, I was like, "Watch this win. I'm about to go ape shit in the chat." As soon as it happened, I was like, "I might not say a word to the main event."
Homie did his best Homer Simpson impression, went right back into the bushes.
Yeah.
Moonwalking.
Y'all got anything about Gandra versus Atiba there? Toron's a nice little shout.
Too soon. Too soon.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was wearing my Atiba Gautier I Love Cats shirt yesterday on the stream. Big fan of that guy. I think that's a fun fight, bro.
He's a fucking monster, bro.
If I'm Atiba, I'm not taking that fight, if I'm being honest. He's done too much already.
If I'm Gandra, I don't know if I'm taking that fight.
For Gandra's a big step up.
Yeah, but
for the UFC, I wouldn't even want to make it. Like, that's
what I'm saying. Like that goes against my golden rule of smashing 2 shiny new toys against each other. You're gonna break one of them.
That's like Michael Morales' Protez. I don't really want to see it yet, but I kind of do.
It's the fight that makes sense logically, like from a meritocracy standpoint. All of us want to see that fight, but at the same time, none of us want to see either one of those guys lose this soon in their UFC career. So
speaking of moving around and being quiet, Carlsberg ain't about to be quiet no more, son. Let's go, Ola. Give your thoughts on Gandra Reese.
Gandra Reese. Look, I knew Zachary Reese when going to be able to hang in there with Gandra, and you guys said it. With Zachary Reese is a hot and cold thing with him, and that's why I was shocked that you went with him, Sterling. When I saw him there. Yeah, and this you know what? You said something during the stream yesterday, and I hope you start listening to yourself when you go making your picks, because you say you pick too much of your boys and don't pick for the competition. You literally listed your own downfall when it comes to this stuff. Otherwise, you could be top of the table and we wouldn't have reminding us every 5 minutes. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, so some new inspiration for you to go after top of the table. Stop picking your boys, man. pick for the points, bro. You know what I mean?
So
yes, boss. Top of the table.
What are we talking about here?
Get that shit
Oh,
off.
No, I'm just showing him what could be.
What are we talking about here?
I'm just showing him what could be. You know what I mean? If he starts picking his boys, I'm going to pick for the points.
I'm just showing him what he could career in sales, Ola. I think you do quite well.
It hurts,
pitching this
bro.
man the dream
It
right
hurts,
now.
bro. It hurts, bro.
Ola, so let me take you on a journey with me right now.
I would rather go down swinging with my boys though, because when I went against Bryce Mitchell and he fucked homeboy up, I was sick. I couldn't. But then also I went my boys against Sean Strickland, Justin Gaethje, Van. I went my boys then, and they really paid through. So
you know what you need? You need a bus like mine, bro. You need.
Hey, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, man. Always go with your boys,
hey,
man.
sometimes you gotta throw some motherfuckers under the bus.
Hey, Ola got no loyalty, man. Ola got no loyalty.
Hey, real quick before we move on to this next fight, which I can't wait to see y'all's thoughts on this one. This Basharat and Garza was very interesting, but Masters has a question. He said, panel, here's a question for you all. How valuable was Conor to the UFC now? I think this fight was the make it or break it if Conor being the back, but after that can't. I was a little fucked up on the wording, but give us your thoughts on Conor on that, boys. Or how valuable, I guess.
I think he's done. I mean, the injury against Dustin Poirier, he pulled out on 2 weeks notice because of the broken toe against Michael Chandler. And then this happening, like the only thing he got right was that Max wouldn't have to land a glove on him or wouldn't be able to land a glove on him.
That is very true.
Mystic Mac is back, baby. He called the fight. He predicted it. He predicts these things. But I think he's done, bro. Like for me, I feel like at this point, and somebody in the panel, correct me if I'm wrong here, if you believe against me. Do you think that he's costing them more money than Arman Tsarukyan at this point?
So, hey, yo, shut your mouth. You got no chance either, bro. Like, you're right behind me. Shut your mouth, bro. Please continue before I rudely interrupted you, brother.
Oh, that's a cool fun fact. Garza's father fought in the UFC. Pablo Garza.
I was just about to say that. I did not know that. But now that we're on the fact of Garza, real quick again, before we get into Conor, because Masters, I love the question, but trust me, we got a lot to say in the main event. How the fuck did Garza come through and almost beat Basharat, Ola? Give me your thoughts on this one, dog. Basharat versus Garza.
I don't get nothing. I don't got nothing to say on the question about being valuable to the UFC. Like
we're saving to that. Ola. That's a full circle back. That's what that's called. It's a full circle back.
I'm gonna forget what. All right, I was gonna kill her. He ain't
gonna remember what was on his mind.
Let's get back. Hey, hold up.
Bring it back.
We're good to Farid. Yeah, Farid Basharat.
Father Time is undefeated. Ola. I tell you what doesn't have Father Time was these two dudes being in their fucking early 20s and Basharat being 16-0 and fucking going out there and almost getting a parlay buster and fucking Garza, dog. Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
Almost did. Garza, very, very impressive. Gave Basharat everything he can handle. And that shows everyone, and this has been the maddest thing with Paramount since Paramount's been on. It almost kind of shows rankings don't mean shit since we've been seeing a lot of this kind of fights put together, and this new guys just coming and they're delivering, and I think this will give Garza a lot of confidence going into some of the other fights that he'll have coming up, especially going against somebody that's undefeated like a Farid Basharat that's really, really good. But this is a short notice fight as well, so I get it for Garza's sake. But I'm looking forward to seeing him in the UFC though. Really looking forward to seeing him in the UFC.
Yeah, Cross, how impressed were you and Garza in this one, dog? And is there any chance that we're picking against him in his next fight?
I was very impressed. I like what I saw, him taking a fight on short notice, going up against a very technical striker. But I also think something that kind of played into it is that their styles mesh very well. Basharat's a technical striker, likes to be on the outside, use a lot of feints, variety attacks, whereas Garza is one of those guys that's aggressive, right in your face, gets in the boxing range. And it's just one of those things, man, where two fighter styles come together and it makes for a very entertaining fight.
Yeah, bro. I honestly, I knew the kid had some type of chance, but I thought I thought him being at the ceremonial weigh-ins, he looked like he was like, what the fuck is this? So I didn't know how that he was gonna live up to that. Imagine your first fucking fights on short notice and you're on a Conor card. Like, fucking crazy. But the kid's a dog, man. Olin, you got any thoughts on Garza on this one, dude? Go ahead, Cross.
Go Cross.
Oh, I was just gonna say, bro, I would prefer it that way. I would prefer to have less time to think about, oh, I'm on a Conor card. Oh, what am I gonna do? Like on short notice, you ain't got time to have all that anxiety going through. You just like, hey, I gotta get ready. How am I gonna get there? Where am I gonna stay? What I gotta do? And then you just go fight, and it makes it so much easier for you. Believe it or not.
That fool didn't even know if he was getting paid.
Plus, win or lose, you know you're getting another fight. The UFC is just happy that you took the opportunity. So
yeah,
and you're a 15-year-old guy, so nobody's even expecting you to fucking hang. And you kind of you won a round. You at least won a round. So it's kind of crazy, but
impressive.
Nomley, you got any thoughts on this one?
This is a great comment, actually. Basharat sounded worried about getting a new contract, probably because he's often played it safe and never tried to finish. Remember, Javid Basharat didn't get re-signed off a win, though he was inconsistent, to be fair. Like, make no mistake about it, Farid Basharat is and always has been, probably always will be the better Bash brother. But he looked very fucking mortal, very human in this fight against a short notice step up. And good shot. I think it was Masters that mentioned earlier, or maybe it was Toron actually that mentioned his father was in the UFC. Fun fact about his dad. His dad competed on Tough, and his second fight in the promotion was against somebody you guys might know him. He's named Dustin Poirier.
Who's that?
I don't know if you've heard of that guy. And then his final fight in the UFC promotion was against a guy, again, correct me, you might not have heard of this guy, Diego Brandao.
Holy shit, bro.
Oh, shit. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So he's a lineage fighter, bro. I love that shit.
How did the UFC not bring that up at all until like,
brother?
I didn't hear shit about that.
The fact that we had to find this out from one of the homies in the chat is dumb, and it speaks levels to the promotion's decline over the years, bro. Like they need storytelling so much. Like I don't know if you guys watched the UFC Hall of Fame. They just induced the guy that did the storylines for them, gave us the Conor versus Jose buildup and all that stuff. He passed away a couple of years ago, and I feel like in those last couple of years we haven't gotten storytelling in the UFC anymore, and that's what gets casuals to go from casuals to diehards, right? And it gets diehards to stay locked the fuck in. As far as this fight, though, again, I think that Garza made Basharat look very mortal in an otherwise luxurious career or run in the UFC. He's looked fairly stunning in his appearances. Like Master said, like he's played it safe, right? He hasn't tried to get finishes. He's not aggressive. I think that actually speaks higher to him as a fighter. He's so young, but he has that fight IQ to not smell blood and get greedy and pounce on it. He fights safe, and he doesn't take a ton of damage in his fights. But make no mistake about it, boys and girls, he took a lot in this. He ate just as many, or almost just as many total strikes and significant strikes. It was 92 to 95 in favor of Basharat on total strikes, 82 to 86 in terms of significant strikes. It was so fucking close, and he turned Basharat into a full-fledged grappler. To me, that speaks leaps and bounds about Garza, and I said it on Friday's show. I'll say it again right here. I pray that they didn't give this step-up short notice fighter in Garza a one-fight deal. Because he deserves a second fight. He deserves a full camp fight in the UFC. And I personally can't wait to see what the fuck he's able to do with more than 5 days.
That is very true. Garza, now, I was telling her that too. I was like, I would fucking love to see Garza with a 6-week training camp against maybe not even a guy as high level as Basharat and just let him go out there and get a nasty fucking performance.
You give him somebody right outside of the top 25, top 30 on Tapology, and I think that any of those fights make sense. Any of those names line up well, and any of those guys can get it. And we'll sign the dotted line. And another thing that I don't know if anybody mentioned on or really tapped on, but if you think about it, like this guy in his last 4 fights finished 3 out of 4 in less than 2 rounds. When you're hitting a guy like Basharat that doesn't get finished, that doesn't leave his chin out on the center line like that, so your shots aren't connecting as clean, it gets in your head a little bit. And I think we saw that in that final round. But again, he's very young. It's his debut, and I can't wait to see what's next for him.
Yeah, bro. It was a fucking scrap, honestly, in my opinion. There's another guy that I can't wait to see what's next for him first. But before I get to that, got a question here from Masters. Panel, did you guys see Sophie Cunningham do the ring card? Do the ring girl. Everyone on the screen, do your best Sophie Cunningham impression. Go. fucking you, brother.
Ola don't even know who that is.
Not one clue.
I was gonna ask what the hell y'all talking about?
Her and Max, I don't know if you guys saw the pictures of her and Max in the octagon. So sick.
Who's Sophie Cunningham?
She had like a viral video where she's like pointing at a girl in the middle of a game, and the girl gets pissed at her and she just keeps pointing at her.
Yeah.
Oh, she's an athlete?
Yeah, she plays in
got
WNBA.
famous. She got famous because
okay.
there was another girl that was basically getting abused every time she'd go out there and play.
Oh,
and
my
this
bad.
chick was like, "Cool, that's my sister. I'm about to go fuck some bitches up," and she just started wrecking the rest of the team and got a Wendy's sponsorship and a bunch of other sponsorships. Now she's blowing up.
Fucking crazy.
Okay.
And then
There you
ever. There you go.
There it is.
Did y'all see that her and Holloway? She pointed at Holloway pointed at her, and she pointed to the ground. That's fucking.
They did each
that's
other's
fucking
point.
sick.
That was awesome.
That's fucking sick.
All right, thank you, Masters, for that one there, man. Because now I've learned something new. Sophie
Put
Cunningham.
on game.
UFC doesn't care about building the stories anymore. They leave it to the fighters. 1000%, bro. Masters, I'm not in the limelight, brother. I'm in the background, brother. Tonke loves some Sophie. Carlsberg, Macho Man, Snoop,
Yeah,
Randy.
I did it in the end. I did it in the end, bro. I did it in the end.
So even Yao knows. Even Yao knows, man. But boy, speaking of legends, I think we got another one coming up here of legends. Daniel Panas, Damian Panas, fucking putting it on Almeida in this one, boys. It was a super technical kickboxing fight until it fucking wasn't, and that right hand down the middle by Panas was fucking insane. Let's switch it up here. Cross. How about fucking Panas putting it on Almeida?
I mean, it was a beautiful display of his power. I know Ola was kind of torn up about it, seeing as though he was going with Almeida. I don't know what he was thinking in that matchup, but you know. But it is what it is. I mean,
I plan to put a Netflix documentary for Cesar surviving Pinas, but you know, we didn't quite get there. Hey, Olin, we were scripting that. Like, we didn't quite make it.
I knew Pinas was gonna come in big, long, and strong, and he was gonna absolutely penetrate the guard that his opponent.
That's what he
put
did.
forward.
And Cesar he survived it. You know,
He penetrated the guard, and that penis just finished all over him real quick.
Hey,
didn't even take that long.
What did Trigger say? Trigger, somebody said something. I think it was Trigger D. Was like Almeida just had Pinas all on his chin or something like that. I was like, what the fuck?
that's nasty work. That's nasty work.
Usually when Pinas finishes early like that, it's a disappointment. This one was actually pretty exciting.
This one was pretty good. And this one's to you, Ola. To this point by Toron, did you think Almeida? I honestly thought Almeida was doing pretty fucking good.
I
But
thought
that
it
right hand was.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was at least gonna have some of the control in there, and yeah, like you said, it was doing well till he wasn't, and that's the name of the game. And unfortunately, when you got somebody with the kind of power that Pinas does possess, you will get finished, and Pinas finished strong.
Y'all are children. Y'all are children. I swear to God.
We're children. Hold on. We're children. The matchmakers scheduled a dude named Pinas.
This is all your fault. This is all your fault.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Bro, the
Pinas
matchmakers are
finished
getting killed
strong,
at this
dog.
point. Come on, Pinas and then
That
Wayne.
is,
Hey, I see all y'all's faces trying to keep it together. I'm like, look at all of them just giggling. Look at every single one of them fucking
Cross.
giggling.
Cross. Fun fact: I found out my 16-year-old little sister watches my show the first time I did a breakdown on Pinas. She was like, "That was the most entertaining episode I've seen."
Oh Lord. Lord of
it
mercy.
is always awkward, like when somebody in your family or like Crystal will be like, "My daughter's watching the stream with me tonight, guys," and I'm like, "Oh well, this is gonna be a terrible stream for her to watch." But
Pete was my co-host, and his mom was in the chat that night.
hey, shout out right here. Carlsberg got too much info on that. That's all we gonna say. We're gonna leave it there.
Carlsberg is actually a Pinas expert.
Hey.
Anomaly, give me your thoughts, dog. And what do you think about this? Pinas should fight Dawkins next. I think that's a dead body.
Oh, Dawkins versus Pinas. I mean, the Darce Knight. That could be fun. I wouldn't be mad at that. That'd be a hell of a step up for Pinas. And look, I agree with Carlsberg here. Ola's right. Cesar Almeida, though I firmly disagree with picking him, for this week. I think it's not the worst pick that you could have done, right? Like he was winning the fight up until the moment he lost it. But that's the thing. That's like when you fight Atiba Gauthier. It doesn't really matter how you do in the first 4 minutes. It matters how you do in the last 1 second against somebody like that. They always have the nuclear option, and you gotta keep your head off the fucking center line when you got a guy like that. He was winning, and I think that was what led to his downfall, right? Cesar Almeida started moving forward into the fire and got burned. Carlsberg the other night was talking about how he lets the beast go, and now he's talking about the penis. Too much, Carlsberg. Too much.
Oh God,
Hey,
damn,
it's
masters.
the Ray nephew. It's the Ray nephews.
It's the Ray nephews.
Oh,
Speaking of that,
shit.
cheers, folks. If anybody else is drinking, take a shot with me. If not, that's fine too. Just make sure you do me one favor. Like, comment, subscribe, smash the bell for notifications. You got the Fight Week show. You got Crossover MMA. You got S-Dogs MMA Talk.
Yes,
and
sir.
you got yours truly, MMA Anomaly. We appreciate each and every one of you. Cheers.
Big up.
Man, we're only 4 fights in, too, boys. And honestly, we're always finishing so far, except Basharat.
Yeah.
Fucking pretty solid. And honestly, I thought Basharat was gonna be a fucking the Basharat fight. I wasn't even mad at when the decision. I was a little nervous because I thought everybody was about to lose that pick. I don't think nobody. No, I think Yao picked Garza, which was kind of crazy. But
That was an
respect
interesting
it.
pick.
He needs them points. I do respect it.
I'll be honest. I did think that the Fareed fight was gonna be more one-sided. I thought he was gonna go out there and be able to get a sub like late in the second round, early in the third round. But
Yeah,
Garza.
it was super interesting.
That's tough.
I'll tell you what fight I was fully confident in was this next one with Wong Kong and Tracy Cortez.
Oh, yeah.
Ola, what are your thoughts on Wong Kong gifting Tracy some eyelashes at the weigh-ins and then breaking that fucking knee down with those leg kicks, the jab? She did get a point taken away from that illegal knee. Shout out Tracy for continuing. I thought she was going to cop out right there. She did show heart. I will give respect. She had a chance to take the fall. That was a beautiful chance to get out of that fight. And Wong Kong is a fucking, you know how we feel about women's MMA? But I won't ever miss a Wong Kong fight. So shout out
Bro,
to Joe.
Ola went with Cortez.
I know, that's why I'm very interested. That's why I started
Yeah.
with Ola. I was like, Ola, you with Cortez. Walk me through it.
But I didn't on the show, and so maybe sometimes I got to take some of the advice that I'll be dishing out, but what I mean, I still
Did you
got-
go with your heart on this one, Bud?
Yeah, he went full hard on this one.
Nah, he went with the peanuts. That's what he went with.
you're a dickhead, Cross. You're a penis head. You're a dickhead. Like,
Milk was a bad choice, Ola.
why would you try to?
Somebody
Why?
please do that.
Oh my days. Anyways, look,
Please. Master,
I don't know why I ended up switching back, because on the show I picked Kong, and I gave some good reasons why Kong was gonna beat Cortez.
Then he watched the
because of-
ceremonials.
Yeah, like Master said, I be getting carried away sometimes, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I got carried away, put it like that, but I got carried away, man. That's Brian Ortega's old thing. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, I got carried away, man. I should have just gone with who was gonna win me the points. And Kong Guang did that, which is what I went with on the prediction show. But yeah, it happens. But yeah, good win for Kong Guang, though. Good win for Kong Guang.
good win. That was a good win. Cross, how about those fucking leg kicks, my boy? Give us your thoughts on Kong Wong.
Man, on the feet, she really just showed Cortez just wasn't on her level. Cortez had no answers for the leg kicks, just eating her up the whole fight, and then basically had to stay in southpaw. And there was just no offense at all coming for Tracy Cortez in that moment. And really the big question for Wayne Kong is going to be, if she can just keep these fights on the feet, she's probably going to be one of the better strikers in the division. So that's going to be the thing for her. And if she can work her way to Valentina Shevchenko.
I was just about to say, before I pass it to Anomaly, do you give her a shot against Shevchenko, Cross?
I think she definitely I think she has a better chance than most women in the division, simply because she's already beaten her. She knows her striking is on that level. However, Valentina in her run and all these title fights, the difference in Shevchenko's fight has been the grappling, and that's going to determine that fight if it ever happens.
Yeah, because remember the Grasso fight in the spear, Valentina was just like, you know what, fuck this striking shit. I'm just gonna handle you. I ain't gonna give you no chance to fuck with me, because a Grasso, when Valentina threw that spinning back kick in the first fight and she grabbed her and then choked the fucking skin out of her face, That was fucking crazy. And I think Valentina was like, I ain't giving you no fucking chances now.
Exactly.
Namu, you got any thoughts on Kong coming out here and spanking Tracy as Kick Him in the Head just said?
Yeah, man. She did exactly that. And I expected this one. I bet on her. I cashed that bet. I just knew that she was going to outland her at least 2-1. She's such a better kickboxer than I would say 85, maybe 90% of the division. And obviously the top of that division is Valentina Shevchenko. As Cross alluded to, she has a unanimous decision win over her in Muay Thai kickboxing. Like that's tough, bro. Valentina beats her in MMA. Masters, hard to disagree because one of them is good at grappling. The other one is subpar at grappling. One of them is a better kickboxer. One of them is right there underneath her, though. So I'm going to take the chick that has slightly less acumen in kickboxing and a significant wealth when it comes to the grappling exchange. But again, in this fight, like if we look at what the opponent tried to do, she stuffed 8 out of 9 takedowns, guys. Is that not impressive to you? Do you like?
Mad impressive.
Would you not say that Tracy Cortez is a more skilled grappler than Valentina Shevchenko? Pure grappler.
And that was Tracy's only chance to win the fight with grappling.
Tracy is a grappler. Valentina is a striker that has good grappling. Cross. Fix your face, dog.
I see it.
Cross, fix your fucking face, dog.
I see
Don't do
face.
that. Don't fucking do it. Let's fucking hear it, bro.
Let it out, Cross. Let it out, Cross.
Spit it out,
bro. In the UFC, I would say Valentina showed much better grappling than Tracy. I'm not saying Tracy Cortez isn't a better overall grappler. I'm just saying in the UFC, Shevchenko has showed better grappling.
What did you say, Britt? Sorry, you were getting cut off.
You can say that Tracy Cortez is better than Valentina at grappling.
I would agree. I'm not saying she is a better grappler, but I'm saying as far as pure, like if you put them in a grappling competition, I think it'd be competitive between her and Valentina. If you put them in an MMA fight, she gets smashed.
Oh yeah.
Right? Like if you put them in an MMA fight, there are punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. Oh my. Valentina wrecks her. It's not even competitive. It's a moot point. But if you put them in like RAF or UFC BJJ, I think that's a competitive fight.
It would be, yeah, I agree it would be competitive.
But again, I would give the edge in MMA highly to Valentina Shevchenko. And I think when you mix in punches and kicks, it's a very different ball game. It's why I'm excited to see Gable Stevenson fight someone with a name.
Yeah. I think Wayne Kong needs a few more fights against grapplers.
Yes.
She needs to get better at it before she can call out Valentina.
Correct me if I'm wrong, has Wayne Kong lost? Didn't she lose to a grappler?
She did.
Didn't she get?
Yeah.
But then you get up off the ground.
Yeah, who was that? Somebody just wrestle fucked her.
No. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. She got dropped and then she got submitted after she got dropped.
Oh, you're right, Cross.
Yeah.
You did it. Does anybody know off
it's Gabrielle Fernandez, I think. Gabriela Fernandez, I think.
Oh yeah. She is a fucking tank.
When was that in her UFC career? Was that her debut or second fight?
Nah, I think it was like third fight. Something like that.
Fight. She made her debut after Road to UFC against Victoria Leonardo, and then she lost to Gabriela Fernandez in round 2 via technical rear naked choke. Since then, though, she's on a 4-fight win streak over Bruna Brazil at a Fighting Nerds, who I would say has pretty fucking good grappling. Ariane Lipsky, another kickboxer, moot point. Eduardo Maura, again, I wouldn't say
grappler.
Top tier.
That's
Like she's not got top tier wrestling, but again, grappling is there. She's like a Damian Maia, right? Like entries leave a little bit to be desired. But if you get into a grappling exchange, typically 9 out of 10 times you're fucked with her. Like she's the type of chick that put that wishbone move I was talking about last night on you. And she survived. Like she did really well in that fight. So I agree with Britt. I think Britt's right on the money here. You give her maybe like 2 fights. One of them has to be against a grappler. Cross, relax, bro. Who the fuck else do you want for Valentina?
I'll tell you why she's not going to get 2 more fights. She's going to be in the top 10 on Tuesday. She's not going to get 2 more fights. She's in the top 10 on Tuesday. Cortez was like
I'm okay with being top. I'm okay with being top 10. I'm saying 2 more fights before she fights for like a title contender fight.
And another reason why it won't be 2 fights. Valentina's beating everybody else already.
That's my biggest concern.
It's going to be one more, and then it's going to be like, all right, here's Valentina.
Okay, so better question for the chat then, and S-Dogs and Britt, I'll give this one to you first. Who would you like to see her? Like, who do you think would be a litmus test?
I swear to God, I was about to ask all that because she's at 125, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So 125, she's gonna be in the top 10. Tracy was 6. I would say Thug Rose, but Thug Rose is. I think she got.
I got it.
Go ahead,
Mano Farrow. That's the fight you make, right?
But with all due respect, Cross, she has to lose that fight to Alexa Grasso. Do you think that happens?
Nah, I do think she.
Because if she
Grasso.
wins the fight against Alexa,
I forgot that fights got made.
Like if she beats Alexa, that's a title shot.
That is a good fight.
Everybody in front of her.
I would say Erin Blanchfield,
but do you think she beats Grasso?
Blanchfield's got a fight.
I don't know if she beats Grasso.
I was going to say no. Loser of Blanchfield versus Jasmine Yazdaviches.
Yeah.
Both of them are grapplers.
You know what?
That's not grapplers.
Yeah, that's not
bad.
And even that,
your girl gonna get knocked out.
I don't like it when you say things like that, but also it's hard to deny.
Juice Man.
Oh man,
my balls.
Fight a lot.
Mason.
It's actually Yazdaviches.
Shout out. That's a good point. I completely forgot about that too. Shout out Juice Man.
Turtle ankles.
Turtle ankles.
Little ankles.
Fucking hell,
crazy.
What kind of comment is that?
Just about savage with that one, man.
His knee. Sorry, I let everyone down last night. Connor landed awkwardly on me, and I couldn't support his weight.
Hold on, McGregor's knee. Are you trying to say my knees are better than yours, dog? Like my knees have seen better days, my guy.
All right, guys. Before we even get to the main event, I'm just going to throw this one out there. I know the next fight for Conor McGregor. It's Conor McGregor's knees versus Kamaru Usman's knees. Who breaks first?
He will get ragdolled.
Usman's knees gonna be gone next weekend.
He will get ragdolled. I'm sorry.
Usman's knees gonna be gone next weekend against DDP.
My knees will make Conor's knees look like driver, bro. Like you don't want to see that, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to see that.
Hey,
yeah,
Dean MMA, what's up, brother? What do we do now? We cry, we drink.
We got some fights. We got some fights getting made in the chat right now. Or fights have been made. Waldo is booked against Blades. Shout out Masters on that one.
That's a good one.
I like that.
That's a great fight.
I hate that for Blades. I love that for my boy Salsa.
Here's another one. Brandon Morano versus Joseph
Morales.
Bopo Morales. Bopo.
Okay.
My guy. Dixon Cider. That's great. Wait, is that Fareed Basharat in a fucking McDonald's hat? Jesus Christ.
Is that who that is? Is that what that is? Oh my god, it is. Put the fries in the bag, bro.
Dixon don't miss, bro. I hope the fries are hot.
S-Dog.
Juice Man.
What's up, Juice Man? Good to see you in this bitch, my brother.
The juice is loose, baby. Yeah, what do we do now, Dean? We cry. We drink.
We all sit here and we have a therapy session because we're about to move on to another guy. And Ola, I'm gonna let you take this one. Let me get these next three.
Shout out, brother.
Nah, I'm shot out, brother. Shout out McGregor's knee for holding it down in the chat tonight.
We appreciate you for showing up today, Connor's knee, because you didn't last night.
Hold on, I got a good question with these boys about that coming up in the main event, so stay tuned for it. And then Masters got this, and we're gonna move on to the next fight. Give Kong Rose. That's a good stylistic fight, and Rise can test her in all aspects of MMA, but not to dominance and grappling, but competitive enough to test her. That's a good job, Masters.
I'm not mad at that fight.
I tell you who I thought was going to get tested was fucking Luke Riley versus Kai Kamaka.
Luke Riley.
And just fucking starched him. Ola, take it over. The boy across the pond, the one and only. Give it to us, brother.
Yeah, man. You know, for this fight, I try to tell everybody about Next Gen, the gym over here in the UK. I try to let everybody know that, you know, they got some savages up in there. And, you know, my good friends over here was trying to tell me that Kai Kamaka was going to do something crazy. They tried to fucking intimidate us. They tried to think, like, they tried to let us think that Kai Kamaka was going to be the second coming. Or the third coming is Kai Kamaka 3. Yeah, that's what he is. Yeah, the third coming of Kai Kamaka's. And it ain't quite happened like that. Luke Riley put the bit down on that boy. And it's what I expected. I knew coming into the fight, Luke Riley is like everybody that knows his game knows that, you know, he's going to bring the fire, he's going to bring pressure, he's going to bring finishes, and he delivered on all those fronts. I just want to see him keep progressing, but I don't want to see like giving him like the big fights too early. You know, he needs a steady progression to get to the promised land, and I think he'll get there with the right guardians, the right corners that he got at the gym. I like his progress, man. So good win for him, and Kai Kamaka go back to the drawing board. Sorry, Olin.
Any fight off the top of your dome, Ola, that you'd like for Raleigh before I give it over to Cross, or you want a little time?
Yeah, no, I'm going to look some more up and circle back to me on that one.
No worries. Cross, give us your thoughts. Toron says Kai was actually doing pretty good, but that shit don't mean anything. That's very true. Cross, give us your thoughts, bro.
It doesn't at all, man. And Raleigh went in there and got it done. Was looking real good on the feet. I think he's definitely gonna have to keep learning as he moves his way up the ladder, I guess you could say, in the UFC. But looks good. I think we all like what we see, man. The boxing, the striking looks very good, but we got to see him like develop, grow, learn, and just overall keep developing.
Hey, any thoughts on this one right here? Kai Kamaka looked like Kai Kamala Harris.
Oh, brother.
That's not far off.
Oh, who the fuck said that shit, man? God damn. You need Jesus. You need Jesus.
Don't miss, bro.
Hey, Dixon Snyder, man. Him and Trigger,
Dixon.
they be using that. Oh, look at Dean. I'll be at the
let's go.
OKC card. Hopefully, I am mentally recovered by then. Are you going with Usman, Dean, or are you going with DDP? Let us know in the chat, brother.
Hey, Dean, make the right choice now, dog.
Bruh,
Make the right choice now, dog.
He's a boom.
Usman's the bomb.
Second round.
Give us your thoughts, Olin. And after that, I'm gonna circle back to Ola to see who he's got for Luke Riley.
Man, I was very impressed. I thought Kai Kamaka, he's a game opponent. He's, again, a good litmus test. Not a grappling litmus test, more of just I'm going to stand and bang and knock your head off, right? We've seen him get dejected from the UFC, come back into the UFC, and, he's looked really good since doing it. But we all knew this was going to go this way. Luke is, if you take the leftovers from the Petri dish that they created Patty the Batty in, this is what you get left over. You know what I mean? He's like a little doppelganger of the Scouser. He doesn't get knocked out. He moves forward through the fire. He lands shots, and he's got swagger, bro. I think this kid is on his way. And Ola, I'll throw out some low-hanging fruit to you just in case you haven't picked up a name yet. What do you think of Sean Woodson?
Oh, shit. That's
a sniper.
No, for me, Sean Woodson, he's got too much head, too much hand, too much fucking reach, too much leg for somebody like a Luke Riley. But I tell you who I like for him. Maybe the prospect Nathaniel Wood. That would be good.
That's a tough test.
Maybe even a Kevin Vallejos. That's enough for one.
Nah, you don't like him, dog. You don't like him. You don't like him, bro. You don't like Luke Riley.
Hey, Kevin
what do you mean?
Bro, you don't like Luke Riley. You want him to get Vallejos.
Bro,
you don't want Vallejos, bro.
Over Sean Woodson? Like that's, you don't like that guy.
They're both rising.
Nah, they don't want Vallejos.
Hey, hold on. You might want to do the Sean Woodson fight.
You don't want Vallejos, bro.
Nah, Riley better than that, man. Riley better than that, man. You know what I mean?
But I don't know if he's got the facilities for that, big man.
I mean,
bro, give him Julian Erosa, dog. Give him somebody like that.
I swear to God, that was the first name I wrote down. I wasn't going to say it, though. I thought you guys were going to clown on me. I like the Juicy J shout. I think he beats people he's not supposed to beat, and he's got way more skills in the toolbox than people ever give him credit for.
What do y'all think about this one? How about this one from Grimes? I like this one a lot. Andre
Philly.
Andre touching Philly.
Look how they massacred my boy. I don't like that at all for Philly.
Dixon Sider said his name is Sean Woodcock. So
Sean Woodcock.
Shout out. No, that's Dixon Sider is just he's just a savage. Leroy, before we move on real quick, what do you think about these?
What about Bruce Leroy? What would you see Bruce Leroy?
He's not in the UFC no more.
He's not in the UFC anymore. He's had 2 fights outside of the UFC.
Oh, saying he got caught.
Yeah, remember they had that whole debacle where they did the weigh-ins on fucking carpet. He threw a fit.
Oh yes.
Fucking amateur hour out there, dog.
Fucking crazy, bro. Hold on. This is what Dean had to say. Dean said DDP, but I don't even care anymore. and then we got at Dirty
incredible. I don't even care.
At Dirty Reg, I don't like Usman or DDP, so why not Usman for the win? Shout out
Yeah.
Freddie Ray, baby.
Ray, you're just trying to make new friends with Ola here. Come on.
That's
Come on,
and
Freddie
hey, you got a new friend over here, Dirty Reg, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, big up yourself.
Oh, Riley versus the guy who just beat Andre Fili. I don't know if he'd take it though. He shouldn't
I
have
like
to
that
fight
too.
down.
This is a random question for the panel right here. For everyone on the panel, which is better in the bigger picture, the test of time, Super Mario or Sonic?
Oh, Super Mario, hands down.
Yeah,
Hands
Super
down.
Mario all day. Yeah,
They've
all day,
had
bro.
tenfold
That's
the
an
number
easy
of
one.
games. They've had side games. Like there is no Shadow the Hedgehog's Haunted Mansion, but there's a Luigi's Haunted Mansion, big dog.
It's the best.
Yeah, come on.
Toron says Kevin Vallejo's beats the
He
brakes off.
off Riley, bro.
Hey,
Facts.
yo,
Facts.
you man
get
asked me.
knocked out, Ola. Don't do
You
that
man
to your boy.
asked me, oh yeah, you got something on top of the dome, and I got rounded up a couple names, and you're hanging me for it. Next time you ask me that question, I'm gonna show you the middle finger,
No,
man.
Yeah,
no.
you want these
Damn it.
papers to
Yeah,
get beat up?
Fuck it,
bro.
Next time you man are getting the middle finger, god damn it.
Hey,
Don't hit us with the Bobby Green treatment. Come on now.
Hey, Riley versus Brito. I'm not mad at that either. Lorraine Douglas would beat up Riley, says Toron Sue.
Everybody's saying, boy, right? Look, Riley loses to all these motherfuckers.
We're saying
wanna
the good
see
fights
it.
against every other name. I just don't like the Kevin one.
What about Danny Gay? Danny Gay?
I like that show way better than Kevin.
Yeah, that's a great fight.
Yeah, he beat Woodson as well. Danny Gay, so Danny Gay could, you know.
I just don't want him to fight somebody with like a 6-inch reach advantage.
I got Ali Abdulaziz to sort that one out. We can match make that. We'll do something about that one.
Dix Insider's hilarious. Yo, Americans, is there someone who can give me the number of Christina Aguilera? We're not genius in a bottle, but I think Dix Insider is. If you check the chat, he's got you covered.
Hang on, I'll get to it. I'm sorry. Right here.
Her number is 867-5309.
Shout out.
867-5309.
I was like, we don't pick it up on that.
He's like, why do I know that number?
Shout out, dog. You didn't get that from me though. Shout out Dixon Sider for keeping that low key.
Oh, Torin Brown, brother.
Hey, how about this one though? Before we move on to this next fight, I like Pico versus Riley. I like Pico Riley.
I think we just gave Cross an aneurysm, guys.
I know. I like it though.
No, why are we trying? Like, nobody wants to take care of these young guys, man. You can't put too much on them too soon.
I mean, the Paramount era shows that you can do that and they can get wins.
That is true.
I guess. I mean, you can do that at flyweight. I don't know outside of flyweight though.
Hey, speaking of young guys getting wins, Adrian Yanez, Cody Garbrandt. Adrian came out
Ooh, that's a boy right there.
Come on, man. Houston, Texas' own coming out there and did his fucking thing against young Cody Garbrandt. Couldn't say young no more.
You don't do it like that in Alabama. You know what I'm trying to say? Shit.
Before I get this over to Cross, Cody Garbrandt was once 14-0. He's now 15-8. That's a very depressing stat. Everybody, I think his last real win was against Dominic Cruz and that crazy knockout during COVID against the Sun Sao. And then that weird wonky fight he had against that Chinese dude his last fight, I think something long. But Cross, give us your thoughts, dog. Cody Garbrandt, should he retire? And how about Adrian Yanez?
So me and Jax over at Crosswell, when we talked about this fight, bro, I have a short where we talked about it, and it's literally how the fight went. But yeah, man, like for me, basically, Adrian Yanez, it was just a matter of time before he got Garbrandt cornered and just started to land those hands. It was just a matter of time until it happened. Yanez got him, and then as soon as he touched Garbrandt, it was like, nah, he's not there anymore, and the fight was over with. So good performance by Yanez. He needed to win badly because, I mean, his last few fights, man, he had the draw against Ricky Simon, lost to Daniel Marcos, and it's kind of been up and down. He needed that win badly.
Fucking Dixon Sider. Cody's gonna be out for a minute because he's getting sword tattooed on his other eye. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it, brother. Ola, how about our boy coming out here getting it done, son?
Yeah, man. Look, when we did the prediction show, right? We said everything step by step, how it was kind of pretty much going to happen with Cody Garbrandt throwing that big overhand, and in the end, not being as technically gifted, far IQ gifted like Adrian Yanez. And it was, I mean, with the run that Yanez has had, it was going to be like who was going to be the worst of the two at the fight IQ and, just maintaining the game plan. And even Adrian Yanez said in his post-fight interview that he almost got drawn into the brawl that, Cody Garbrandt wanted to do, but his coaches, his corners was screaming at him. Just stick to the game plan, dog. Stick to the fucking game plan. And, this is some of the things that I wish Izzy be listening to his corner, but he's actually KB now. That's another one. That's a story for another day. But Adrian Yanez, I'm so glad he got the win. And there's a couple fights there for him that he can really go back to and try and piggyback off this win to try and get back up there again. Couple like the draw that I had with Ricky Simon, you can go back and run back Rob Font. That's another one. That he could potentially try and get that win back there. So there's a couple fights in there for him, but it's just good to see him back in the win column. I love Adrian Yanez, man, and I think he had a lot of promise, but he kind of lost his way. Maybe is he regaining his way again? We'll see. But I like where we're starting right now, man, against a former champion like Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, that's a good point. Anomaly. Should Cody hang it up? And what are your thoughts on Adrian and Cody?
Man, he should definitely hang it up. I think, again, me and Ola pretty much, we basically read the fight script out loud for folks on Friday. Cody, he has a rinse, wash, and repeat style of fighting. He goes in there, he lands a couple really crisp jabs, lands some really solid, slick stuff, does something silly with the footwork, and then lands an overhand, and then just overcommits to it. The same way that we were talking about folks overcommitting to the left hook. Once he lands one overhand, he's just like, cool, I can do that. I'm going to do that again. And then he just leaves openings because when he throws the overhand, he does this thing where his left hand goes down below the chin and he comes over the top. So all of this is open. It's basically fucking dealer's choice. Pick your poison. Wherever you want to land, you can land. And Adrian has always been a better boxer than him, pure boxer. And we saw it. We saw it on Saturday. If you picked Cody, I'm sorry. I don't take pride in watching that guy lose. I will die on the hill that he had one of the most impressive title wins of all time against Dominic Cruz. But, most athletes go their entire career without having that one moment of greatness like he had. It's time to hang him up. You had your moments, and you're on the decline. Right now, I don't see a ton of winnable fights for him in the division, unless they're feeding him to up-and-comers, and that's not fun.
How about that comment from Toron? Do y'all want to see him step up at like 145 and just have a couple fun fights like Pitbull or somebody interesting up there?
Diego and Patty'd be fire.
Yeah, Diego Patty would be fire. I think Cody's too small for 145.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
Movie.
Yeah, I think
I agree with you.
Man. Adrian's a fucking dog, bro. I was telling Brittany, I hate to see Cody lose on this one, but also I don't want to see the guy I've literally trained with and it's from my hometown lose. So, and honestly, it's better for the sport than Adrian comes up and win rather than Cody and kind of like halt the division. Who is next? But I tell y'all what. We got a fucking star at heavyweight. Gable fucking Stevenson came out here and mauled this poor man. But honestly, what's his name? Gandra?
Elijah Ellison?
Elijah Ellison? Dude.
Snack Panther.
Dude, first of all, what a nickname. Second of all, that motherfucker did his thing. He held his own.
Yeah, he hung in there.
Against Gable. I was kind of like, yo, Gable might fucking get a little chin here. That dude was down for the cause. But Olin, we'll start with you and then we'll go to Cross. How about fucking Gable Stevenson, dude, with those fucking hands? And honestly, didn't even look like exhausted, no damage after the fight. And he took some shots, man, and didn't even really wrestle. Just said, fuck it. Had some beautiful takedown defenses and just fucking boxed him up, man. Any thoughts over here on Gable Stevenson, Olin? What do you think for him going next to?
I mean, this is the way the fight was going to go, right? You'd be a fool if you didn't sprinkle a little bit, like an eighth of a fucking unit on Elijah Ellison. He's the biggest underdog in UFC history. It's a little fun to play played there. But he's an Olympic champion, and he's an absolute beast on the mat. We've seen him eat head kicks and move forward through them in the regional scene. I don't think we learned anything from this fight, right? Like, it happened so fast. And, I mean, we knew he was a beast. We knew he was going to be dominant. 2.5 minutes doesn't tell us a ton. And, I mean, Elijah Ellison stuffed the takedown from him. That's got to say something. It's got to stand for something. I just want to see him in there against a name. I want to see him in there against somebody that's top 15. Let's face it, heavyweight has, 25, 27 people in the entire division? Put him in there against the name. Let's see how he does. That's my thoughts. Like I do think you're right. Like we could have a future star, but I just think there's too much we don't know yet.
Yeah, man. Cross, is there anybody that you see for him right now at the top of your head? Everybody wants to see the Josh Hogan fight, but realistically, is there something you see for him, and what are your thoughts on his performance?
Nah, I mean, like honestly, that heavyweight matchup. I mean, you can see a lot of talent, a lot of ability, but at the same time, like you can tell this guy's very young in his career, very young in the fight game, has a lot to learn. I know it's heavyweight, very shallow division, not a lot of guys, but I think if we rush these guys too soon, they're gonna run into a guy that understands how to deal with it, and then they're gonna kind of be like, "What do I do now?" And one thing I can say that I did like about what I saw from Gable Stevenson in this fight, he didn't look like a fish out of water on the feet, striking. Like me, this guy looks like a hybrid of Daniel Cormier, John Jones. He looks like Daniel Cormier's body with John Jones striking, like the teeps to the body, the jabs, the kicks. I was like, yeah, this dude's definitely been working with John Jones. But I'm gonna be honest. I think he needs to go work with DC a little bit because I think he needs to learn how to fight in a smaller frame at heavyweight because he's not a big heavyweight. He's not. And he's going to have to learn how to get inside, fight inside a guy's reaches, and use his grappling. I think him and DC just teaching him some of those things can take him to the next level.
Sorry, just to piggyback off of that as well. Olin mentioned something during the stream yesterday, which is guys not really utilizing dirty boxing anymore. If you remember, everybody cast your mind back to when DC beat Stipe Miocic. He used that Greco boxing, that dirty boxing to catch him on the inside and dropped his ass with that shit, right? And that's what these guys, like Cross just said, he got a lot of learning to do. It takes a while to really get to that level of learning and it's a good point to go and learn some stuff from DC, some of the stuff that DC done when it was coming up. He could take a point or two out of there and apply it to his game. And I think Gable Stevenson got a bright future in the heavyweight, man. I really do. He's got a bright future, man.
Nominally said he had to hop out of here. He had some family emergencies. Enjoy the stream. Hope everything's good, Nominally.
Hope everything is good, brother.
On that.
Yeah, man.
Shout out MMA Nominally on that. Hope you like and subscribe, people. Man had to abruptly go. But what are y'all's thoughts on him fighting Steve Asplund? Anything there?
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
I think he would do whatever he wanted against Asplund. I don't think that guy would be able to hold up to the takedowns, honestly. But on the feet, Asplund could give Gable Stevenson some problems just because the size difference. I mean, you got a 6'1" guy fighting another heavyweight that's like 6'5", I think. So I mean, that's gonna be Gable Stevenson's big thing. Like as he continues his career, how's he gonna deal with size disadvantages, reach disadvantages, and that's gonna be the interesting thing in his development.
There's a good point here by Dixon and what Cross is saying. He looks like he's about 5'11", 6 foot out there. But honestly, it's kind of crazy with seeing him out there, bro. He's only 3-0 or 4-0 now. Like no real experience. Shorter guy, and he's super young. So, I mean, he's got mad time. And this is the best time to be a heavyweight prospect because there really ain't shit to look forward to, honestly. But yeah, boys, I'll tell y'all what. How about Bobby fucking Knuckles versus Nikita Krylov? And I'm not going to lie, I'm very interested in seeing what y'all think because Bobby Knuckles looked a little out of shape at 205.
A little
out of shape. A little soft. Cross, go ahead. Give me your thoughts, Cross. Go ahead. Give me your thoughts.
Like I like Robert Whitaker at this weight class, but I think he needs to get in a little bit better shape, man. He was breathing out of his mouth heavy in the first round.
Early.
That's not it. And I mean, he already wasn't a big middleweight, so now he's going up to light heavyweight, and he looked so much smaller than Krylov. But Krylov's not one of those guys where he really uses his size. Not a heavy wrestler, but is a submission threat. Very reckless on the feet.
He tried to size bully him in the first round.
And was being effective with it. But imagine when he faces guys that actually like that's their game. You know what I mean? Like Krylov is just super wild. You don't really know what he's trying to do in there. But when I can see him getting in trouble because I mean he just looks so out of shape. And I think Whitaker is gonna learn from that. Be like, hey, like, yeah, I know I'm moving up a weight class, but I gotta be in better shape going forward.
Yeah, man. Ola.
Yeah, look, I had Bobby Knuckles coming into this fight, and in the end, if it kind of found his groove, it took him a little while. And I understand people, you guys saying he didn't look in shape going into, coming into this division, but you still got to learn how to carry that weight, how to use that weight, the extra pounds that that is put on to try and make 205. Because like they said on commentary yesterday, 20 pounds is a giant jump. To carry all that weight into another division to try and fight somebody that's much bigger in frame and reach than you, and try and navigate all of that while not trying to gas out, it's a tough navigation for Robert Whitaker. But I think he handled it well for at least his debut at 205. I think he handled it well, and I think we're going to see, like you said, Cross, we're going to see something better as he has more fights in that division, and hopefully, they're going to come in tighter. They're going to come in better on his cardio. And if there's somebody that really has good cardio, even at 85, is Robert Whitaker. He always runs his 5 rounds. Like, he ain't never scared of 5 rounds. So, let's see, the matchups that UFC give him at 205. But he did well to eventually start, setting up them jabs. And I mean, Krylov just couldn't get rid on him. After a while, couldn't get rid on him. And I'm happy to see him win. Very, very good for
Ola. He showed your boy Izzy the blueprint, man. He need to go to 205, dog.
Yeah.
I mean, Krylov ain't no fucking Jan Blachowicz now. Come on, dog. Come on.
No, I'm talking about that's what Izzy needs to do now, bro. He need to go get away from 85, bro. Go to 205. I think the skill is better at 85 than it is at 205.
We'll see. We'll see. I just want him to hang it up. I love what Izzy's doing nowadays. DJing, being happy, just feeding the people, doing some charitable work. That's what I like to see Izzy do. Like,
he is doing charitable work, letting dudes knock him out.
Shut the fuck up, Cross.
Can we move on, please?
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
This guy, man, this fucking guy. Like, what did Izzy do to you? Like, Izzy and Poitin even squash their beef. Like, what did Izzy do to you, bro? Like, them two squash that beef, man. Like,
bro, it was the frosted tip fingernails, dog. That's what it was, man.
I definitely
it was unforgivable. It was unforgivable.
Boy, what was unforgivable is that how about Robert Whitaker fucking broke Nikita's jaw?
It wasn't actually.
I'll tell you what, it must have felt like it was broken because that right hand Robert threw. Robert's 1-2s were fucking nasty.
They were catching him.
Beautiful, bro. And I'll tell you what else would be nasty: Robert Whitaker versus Dominic Reyes. I think that's a fucking solid matchup, bro. I think that makes a lot of sense there.
We're talking potential fights.
Yeah, like going up. I mean, what's next for Bobby? Who's he fight next? Paulo Costa? Fuck it, let 2 older guys use fight at 185, run it at 205. Because like what Joe Rogan was saying, boys.
What did you say about Ozdemir? Volkan Ozdemir?
Volkan. Yeah, but here's the thing with Volkan, he hits so fucking hard.
Minifield, give him Minifield.
Yeah.
That's another fucker that they all hit hard. Like Minifield, he's hard as well.
Okay,
I mean,
but he ain't giving up much size to Minifield though.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't know.
You put him in there with like Dominic Reyes, like all these 6'3", 6'4" light heavyweights, bro. He's giving up all that reach and getting hit by 205ers, not middleweights anymore.
But I think Reyes is Juice said he would go with Reyes on that one, or maybe saying Reyes is more of the favorite. It's really interesting to see what's going to happen with him next. To Joe Rogan's point, when Costa stepped up to 205, he looked like he belonged up there. You could definitely tell Whitaker started his career at 170. You know what I mean? Like it's interesting, but he beat a dude who started his career at heavyweight. So Bobby Knuckles came out there and got it done, bro. So you know who else fucking came out there and got it done? Bobby King fucking Green, boys, against Terrence fucking McKinney. Cross, I did not get to see any of your picks or your reactions to the main card. So go ahead and start this one out, dog. I had Bobby Green on this one all day. People were picking against me. Not going to say any names. but I'm just saying I could see why they were going with Terrence McKinney because I didn't have that much faith in Bobby. In those first 2 minutes, I thought we were fucked. But go ahead, Cross.
I'm gonna be honest, man. The fight went basically how I think a lot of people thought it would go. Like the first 2.5 minutes of the round, super dangerous. Terrence McKinney all over King Green, had him cut up real bad, bleeding all over his face. And at one point, like I was like, man, this is not a good feeling at all.
Don't make it sound like McKinney did that to King Green, man. You know, that was
He did. I mean, hey, like all week I was back and forth on the fight. I had it as a coin flip fight. But ultimately I ended up going with Bobby King Green. But then towards the end of the round, man, like King Green, that veteran experience, he survived the avalanche and then ended up finishing Terrence McKinney. I personally didn't like the stoppage. I thought it should have went to the second round, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, what do you think about Bobby Green versus Hooker next?
Oh, I'm good with that. I like that. I
got Bobby Green in that one.
Definitely
and that hurts. And that hurts. Yeah, I'm about to say because Dan Hooker's a fucking savage. But Ola, we did the watch along. This was the first fight we watched, and we were fucking hyped, brother. I thought we had a good parlay going on, and we'll save it for after this one. But give me your thoughts on Bobby Green, bro.
Yeah, Bobby Green, man. It's just one of those fighters you can never count out. You can never count him out. T-Rex took his back, and at that point, you know, we were just talking about hand fighting and how good Bobby Green is at hand fighting when he gets into those situations, you know. And for some reason, when they got back to their feet from hand fighting and T-Rex took my man's back, King Green's back. When he got back to the top, the separation, especially on T-Rex part, wasn't clean or swift enough that he took that tip and King Green kept him there. And that's when he unloaded and found that liver shot that ultimately dropped Terrence McKinney. And that was all she wrote. And we were saying right in that moment, King Green is still dangerous here. King Green is still dangerous here. And all of a sudden they found that liver shot. And yeah, bro, I was gasped when I saw that. I knew King Green was going to do it. And he's such a special fighter. You know, sometimes when he loses, you're like, oh, but like, you know, King Green, man, he's just one of those guys you can never, ever, ever count him out of a fight, man. It was a special win for him, and I like that win for him.
You got any thoughts on Green McKinney?
I was only picking McKinney because
I get it.
I don't know. It was like Crossfire it was a coin flip. I don't know.
No, I get it. It was this fight was literally a pick'em. This was the most pick'em fight. This was the closest fight on the card.
Yeah, there's always one thing with the McKinney with the McKinney situation. You always know at some point he's gonna come chasing the fight, and that's where, you know, Bobby Green was gonna catch him. And before he had the fight, before he had it locked in. Bobby Green got other ideas, bro. He got other ideas.
Either way, bro, the UFC gave us this one for the fans. This was amazing. Greeny kept saying it. Bobby Green did have a lot of emotions going into this one, especially with him and Terrence being boys. They were hanging out the week before. And then Terrence is like, fuck it, I'll fight him. So he did feel a certain way about it. He felt a little played, but the fight was fucking phenomenal, man. I didn't want either guy to lose. I think both guys are in good graces in the UFC. It was fucking amazing. And do y'all got anything for Green off the top of y'all's head before we go to Loner?
Do the damn Hooker fight. That's easy work.
Fight. That's the most tricky one. That Hooker.
Yeah, I think that's the move, bro. Shout out the fucking parlay buster. Speaking of dogs, Brandon Raw Dog Royval came in here and fucked up not just ours, not just Ola's, but I'm pretty sure thousands of others, and got the fucking job done. I'll start with you, Ola. Brandon Royval looked good as fuck, but do you think the moment was too big for Loner Kavanaugh?
Oh, bro. Yeah, that shit made me sad, bro. Like, that fight made me sad. You know what I mean? That fight made me sad, man. But you know what? The moment was, I don't know. I want to give Royval his flowers, bro. Because I said it during the stream yesterday. Both guys having that win against somebody like a Moreno, it was always going to be, you know, a battle of like, we already knew both of them was really good. And in the end, Royval used like vet moves to literally, you know, get through that fight and get a win in that fight, because Lona it wobbled him a couple times, you know what I mean? He had him rocked a couple times in that fight, and I thought, oh, Lona, especially in that second round, and I thought Lona was going to get him out of there. It looked like he was about to get him out of there. And this is the thing with the fight game, man. You just never know. It looks like Royval was about to get dashed out of the fight in the second round, and then he hung in there third round to come back with a submission like that. That submission was fucking tight as a motherfucker, bro. You know what I mean? And Lona even passed out from the submission, and yeah, it was all she wrote. So yeah, big congrats for Royval, man. Respect Royval a lot. He's done a lot in the game and in the division. So big respect for Royval.
Yeah, I think it's a good point, Ola. I think we need to really focus more on how fucking good Royval is.
Yeah.
I think this is a good point about Masters. Loner will learn from this. He is very talented and will only get better. Look how young he is in his career and how much he will develop. He's still a potential champion, in my opinion. I think so too, bro. Loner is a fucking dog. Cross, any thoughts, brother?
Man, first off, this was phenomenal fight. Phenomenal fight. Brandon Royval, man, is just always in your face, always chaotic. He never lets you relax or try to like dictate the pace and the tempo of the fight to him. Like, he always is in your face, bringing the fight to you. And I think sometimes, you know, these younger, inexperienced guys can get a bit overwhelmed in the moment sometimes because they just haven't been in that situation before. And just like the comment just said, Lonnie Kavanaugh, really good fighters, gonna learn a lot from the experience. But just respect to both guys, man. Phenomenal fight. I got no complaints at all. I went with Lona Kavanaugh, but don't feel bad about a phenomenal fight. I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah, I can't believe. I don't know what Jack saw in Brandon Royval, but he fucking got it. You got any thoughts on it?
He got lucky.
Coin flip too.
Yeah, I feel like we were all wanting Loner to win because of his performances, but it was like, shit, I don't know who's gonna get this done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Carlsberg, even such a love-hate relationship with autocorrect. Yeah,
I'm right there with you, man. Right there with you.
Brain said, I saw Royval in the airport today. He had walking boots on. I told him he had a master class. He's cool. That's what's up, Brain. That's cool as fuck, bro. Do y'all got anything? Does Brandon fight for the title next? Joshua Van already beat him. Is there anything y'all got for him? It's kind of, he's in a weird spot.
Yeah, he's in a very weird spot. I think at flyweight, really. I mean, he's already fought. I mean, Kop's really the #1 contender right now outside of Pantoja. If Pantoja's about to come back and they make the Van Pantoja fight, then maybe you can do Manel Kop. I mean, that's pretty much it because he's fought everybody up there. I don't know who else is left for him.
Cross, he did call out the dude that beat Charles Energy.
Almabayev. He called out Almabayev.
Yeah, you know what? I like that. I like that. That makes a lot of sense.
Fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do fuck with that too, bro. I didn't tell him he cost me money. Rain, he cost us all some money, bro.
Yeah, man, he did, man.
You know who else cost us fucking money? The Sandman, dude. Corey Sandman, Sandhagen against Mario Bautista. Ola. He fucking came in. There's 2 parlay busters. If the first one wouldn't have made it, this one would have fucked me. I did not see this one going like that. Mario Bautista is a fucking dog. I don't know. He's also in a weird spot. I don't know what's next for him either, but I'm sad Corey lost, bro. You got any thoughts on Corey versus Mario?
Yeah. Look, Corey looked good in that fight. Let's not get it fucked up. He looked good. He looked active. He moved around a lot, and it was getting his punches in. It was getting his strikes in. But you know, it became a time where Bautista just started taking over the fight, and it just didn't let Corey do, you know, what Corey wanted to do no more in the fight. And ultimately, I think it's the second and third round that really cost Sandhagen in that fight. And yeah, it's another one where you gotta go back to the drawing board and see what he actually wants to do in that division, or you know, do you look to go to 145? Like, I mean, even, and I mentioned it on the stream, on the watch along, that, you know, it was going to be the champion at 35 if he hadn't bumped into Sterling. Even Sterling that he bumped into is now at 45. Maybe he needs that that coat of, new coat of paint, like just a fresh environment, fresh ideas going to 45. We can't always advise Easy to go to 205. Let's advise Corey Sandhagen to go to 45 and see if there's something new there for him. So disappointing night because I did have the Sandman, like you, Sterling, but it wasn't to be. Good win for Mario Batista, though. Good win for Mario Batista.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on this one? I low-key thought Corey won the first 2 rounds as well.
Corey was winning the first round until Mario got that takedown and had that submission attempt. But he definitely won. Corey definitely won the second round, lost the third.
To that point, Cross, do you think that submission attempt fucked up Corey's knee? He did not look the same after that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I'm pretty much right there with Brittany. The first 2 rounds were just so close. If you go back and look at the total strikes, significant strikes, those 2 rounds were razor close. To me, round 3 was the only clear round, and that was a Batista round. And and I think when you in that situation, like there's a clear definitive round for one fighter, and then the first 2 rounds being so close, you can't really. I think either guy could make a case for winning the fight because the fight was so close and so competitive. But Batista did what he needed to do, and he finished the fight strong.
Yeah, I think that was the big thing. He finished every round strong. I think that's what helped him out a lot too. Hey, I think Yao was saying that, like, every round he was like, so does this go to Batista? Because like, and the damage, Corey did look a little bit more fucked up than Batista. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I had a chance. I knew there was a chance that Batista was gonna come in and fuck this whole thing up. I wanted Corey versus Sean to happen next. Corey and Mario are really good friends. I don't know if they're gonna fight next. I don't know if Mario wants to fight like an Umar Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, I'd like that fight actually. I'd like the rematch in that fight. He's already lost. He got a loss. I mean, he lost against Umar Nurmagomedov.
Too recent. Because he just beat him.
Yeah, he can get it back. Why not? Go back for the rematch.
Too quick.
No, dog. I mean, ain't no time like the president, bro.
Ain't no time like the fucking president. Yeah, it's Corey. This fight really fucks up Corey, bro. We've been wanting him to get a title fight for a minute now, and I don't know, man. I don't know what's
fought for the title.
Yeah, but I guess Marab though, bro. I just wanted him to fight Sean for the title, to be honest. I just be real honest with you. I just want to see him fight Sean. I think him versus Sean or him versus rematching Peter would be fucking awesome. Pip said, could argue a 10-8 for Mario in round 3 due to damage. Much more dominant than round 1 and 2, which are scored 10-9. Round 3 was a different level of damage.
Yeah, that submission move, that knee bar that I tried to do, man, that ruined Corey, bro.
Brittany said that. I forgot about that. I was like, you know what? That's a good point. I bet you that submission really fucked up his mental too in that.
Yeah, man. Fucked him up bad.
Like significant strikes don't mean anything. They're BS, just more for the fans and the judges, and the fighters don't mean a damn thing. Impact damage, more effective work. Yeah, it's all super ticky tacky. I'm not gonna lie to you, Masters. But I'll tell you what wasn't ticky tacky. Paddy the fucking baddie came out there and absolutely fucking mauled Benoit Saint Denis. It felt good to be able to go for Paddy finally. I've been going against him, not because I don't like him, just because he's fighting all my fucking guys. Ola, since you're across the pond, and this man is also from across the pond, shout out fucking Scousers. They don't get knocked out, and they choke French dudes out.
Man.
Give us your fucking thoughts, brother.
Same gym as Luke Riley, like I said, they got savages in that gym, bro. Next gen, and this one here from Liverpool. These guys, they go out and put the work in, bro. Like they're crazy. And the one thing everybody said it, the fucking script was to the fucking point. The DOS that Paddy put on BSD so early, we knew, the chances for those submission attempts was going to be there. We saw it with Dustin Poirier against BSD. The chances for the submission moves were there, and we did say if we gave that to Paddy too early in the fight, Paddy will gobble those up, and that's there weren't really that much that really happened other than giving up your neck and getting choked out. in the process of it. So, and when you do that with somebody like Paddy Pimblett, that's that got submission moves in spades and can cinch him in as good as he can, then that's a big problem. BSD needs to go back to the drawing board and figure out how he don't do those things, because giving those kind of chances to submission out is gonna keep costing him. It's gonna keep costing him, bro. But for Paddy, I think this one sets up him and Ilya. But nobody wanted to hear it because they're saying Paddy didn't get scratched yesterday. He should be fighting straight away. I think Paddy should be in there with
2024 that Paddy Pimblett subs Ilya Topuria, and I'm standing by it.
Hey yo, I like it. I like it. Hey, Cross don't like that, but I like it. Trust me, I like that brick.
Why would I not like it? She can have an opinion. Why would I not like it? I got no issues with it.
All right, you say that now.
Hey, Ola, we know how this man is behind the screen. He fools the fucking viewers. He doesn't fucking fool us, bro. We know how this man moves behind the screen.
That boy lying in a motherfucker.
Come on, bro.
Nah, their timelines aren't gonna line up, man. Paddy gonna be ready. He's gonna be ready to fight again. Like you could throw him on the 330 card.
Cross. I was trying to tell Ola this, and Ola thought I was trying to bring the move down. I fucking hate Armin, but I think Topuria is not gonna fight until 2027. Armin's available. You do Paddy Armin, and the winner of that fight.
Gaethje's fighting Armin, bro. Gaethje's fighting Armin.
No, Gaethje's. Yeah.
Who Gaethje gonna fight then?
Yeah, that's
Gaethje gonna fight Armin, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, leave Armin out of this, bro. Like, what's like, leave Armin out of this. Like,
Armin fighting Gaethje, bro.
Yeah, that's BSD Jim Miller. Fuck it. Fuck it, Thoron.
From what I'm hearing, they're saying the turnaround for Ilya is around November, December times, and I think Paddy for the right money, Paddy will wait.
Paddy wants to fight Oliveira, man. That's who Paddy wants to fight.
Paddy Charles would be a sick ass fight.
I don't know, man.
But what would you want to see more, though? I think I want to see Topuria.
I want to see Ilya. I want to see
Paddy
Ilya.
For sure. Bro, but I just don't think the timelines is gonna match up. I think Ilya's gonna be out for a little minute.
I was at the fight over here in the UK when Ilya beat Black Country Banger and called that fucking Paddy. Like he called him out from donkeys, bro. I've been wanting to see that fight. Do the fight, man. You know what I mean? Paddy's gonna wait. Do the fight.
Paddy's got mad options. This is a good point. Paddy grew on me in the Chandler fight. He's down to fight whoever. I truly believe that. Like Thoron said, Paddy's got mad options, bro. Master says, panel, how many fights do you think we have left with Gaethje? I think we got 1 or 2 left, brother.
I'll say 2.
Yeah.
I think we got 1 or 2 left. Personally, I'd like to see Paddy fight Armin. Same, brother. BSD versus Fazia.
I'm gonna tell you the fight I would like for Ilya, and I think y'all would like this matchup too. I like him against Roofy, bro.
Oh, him against Roofy's a fucking scrap, bro. Him against Roofy's a fucking war, dog.
No, I don't like it, man.
What? What the fuck don't you like about that, Ola?
His jiu-jitsu is so much better than Roofy's, man. I know Ilya.
Bro, that's gonna play out on the feet, bro.
He gonna throw that ground game on Roofy, man.
That fight gonna play out on the feet.
Nah, man. And that's too much too quick for Roofy as well.
What you mean? He in the top 10?
Nah, he's too much too quick for Roofy, man.
He took no damage against Chandler. He's fucking fine.
Yes. Roofy ready to go, bro.
Well, okay. Well, he in good shape. He's like, okay. I mean, that's not a bad shout though. I just think, I don't know, man. I want better for Roofy. But hey, look, it's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout.
You got any thoughts on Paddy?
I want to see him fight Ilya.
Yeah, Ilya would be
and
sick.
Dirty Red said that Paddy couldn't get up from Charles. I feel like everybody doesn't think of Paddy's ground game as being that great, but his ground game is really fucking good. And if anybody could be on the ground with Charles Oliveira, it's Paddy.
Yeah, he fucks everyone else up, bro. That shit would be a fucking
Paddy
scrap.
gets fucked up on the feet though.
Yeah,
But his striking is a lot better than it used to be, and he keeps improving.
Who's he striking better than?
Paddy?
Yeah.
BSD?
No, I'm just saying that his striking.
I don't know if he's striking better than BSD, man. If them two
Bruh,
if them two were striking yesterday,
bro.
BSD knocks him the fuck out, bro. Like,
yeah, that motherfucker really just has a chin and just has these. He keeps his chin up so much, bro. And then, like, if you do what Gaethje does and just says, "Fuck this, we're just gonna make this a fight," he's kind of fucked. You know what I mean? Rain says Charles is just so heavy on top. Yeah, his jiu-jitsu is next fucking level, but it'd be an interesting fight. But Paddy's in a great spot now, boys, because he could now be the face of the UFC. He already said it. Y'all know where I'm getting to. He watched Conor McGregor go down. He said, "That's it. Your boy's now the face of the UFC." I had Ola's thoughts on this. I know he's ready to get to it. So I'm going to let him go fucking last. Let's start with Cross. I didn't get to see any of his reactions. I'm interested to see your thoughts on this whole fight, Cross. Lay it out on me, bro. Who did you have? What do you have next for each guy? Just fucking talk about it, bro.
I mean, I went with Max Holloway going into the fight. I mean, like, we're humans, bro, and like athletes getting older is a very real thing, man. Your body cannot do a lot of the same things that it could do earlier in your career. It's just the facts. Like the guy, all of y'all have seen of Conor McGregor, that guy's never coming back. That was over a decade ago. We are never seeing that guy anymore. Like, I don't know why people were expecting that. Like, you're not gonna be that guy a decade ago and think you're gonna be that same guy a decade later. Just ain't the case. Been away from the game, coming back off the injury. I mean, I just can imagine like the emotional roller coaster of going through all the stuff outside of the octagon, then trying to get back into training, take it serious, pull out of a fight, get back to it, rehab. Like, no, bro, it's just too much. And at the end of the day, like, we just seeing what it is. You can see the look on Conor's face because he knew he was hurt and he knew there was nothing he could do. And he knows what the rehab will look like. Conor's done. We're never going to see him inside the octagon again. It is what it is. We just got to accept it.
All right, Cross. Well, before you stop right there, when did you think the injury happened? Do you think it happened weeks up to the fight, the week of the fight, the day of the fight? When do you think it happened?
The kick when that started the fight. That's when it happened. Like there's a dude on there's a doctor on YouTube. He breaks down all these injuries in pretty good detail and like goes through it. It's literally the first kick, pops the knee, and fights over with right then.
Did you see him when he took his shoes off though before he got like when he walked out?
I did. But if you go back and watch that, that's his left knee.
Oh. Okay. So but I have seen videos, but this is very slowed down where he's kicking pads in the back. And you're seeing every time he's throwing that leg kick, when he's landing, he looks at the guy holding the pads kind of like, oof, like tilting his head like, oof, that I can throw it, but it doesn't feel great. So I
think that's one of those things where people are just trying to look for something and trying to see if they can like find like a smoking gun somewhere. Like if Conor was really hurt before the fight, he wouldn't even have let them record him doing all that if he was really hurt. Think about it. You know?
Yeah, he did say he felt fine before the fight. He mentioned he felt fine before the fight. So I mean, look, I don't even understand why, people trying to make all these crazy ass excuses for Conor. He got no business being in there in the first place. That's number one. Number two, you've been so inactive for so long. Getting in there with somebody that's so active, and you felt how active Holloway was when you met the first strike. When he kicked that knee, he felt it. And look, for me, I think it's a nice payday. It's a nice payday for Holloway, man. It's a nice payday for Holloway. Not good for Conor. Conor, I think should literally hang it up now. People still saying, oh yeah, maybe they should give him Chandler now. I don't even think Conor was interested in fighting Chandler in the first place. I don't think he was interested. If he was, he would have made efforts to make sure that fight happens, right? But somebody like a Holloway, deserves the payday. But that's all it is to Holloway. He doesn't do nothing. He doesn't move any kind of needle for Holloway's career and where Holloway is right now in the UFC and, you know, the status that he's in. So all this fight does is, you know, made his bank balance a lot more better. But on the whole, Conor really needs to hang it up. And I think he should go and do stuff to give back to the sport, you know. He's doing his bare knuckle stuff, you know. Do something to give back to combat sport as he's been doing. No acting though, but yeah, I don't think he's a great actor. But other than that, yeah, go give back to the sport, man. Do something to give back to the sport. That's all I can say about Conor right now, man. He's done enough, like in terms of him fighting. Now go and do something to give back to the sport, man. You know what I mean? That the sport that made him. But
so
yeah,
hold on. There's not one fight you're interested like him versus.
I don't want to see Conor fight no more, bro. Like,
Conor's done, bro.
I'm
It's
done.
over.
with
It's a
it,
wrap.
man.
It's a wrap.
You would want to see Conor fight like.
I do not want.
Let me give you some names. Conor, Mike Perry fighting like an MVP card. Conor Nathan, Conor Jake Paul boxing. Conor.
No, I don't want
Bro,
to
it's
see
done, man.
I don't want to see
It's
Conor
done.
fight no more.
Like, bro, you saw after the fight, Holloway was like, "Why'd you come back?" Like,
Yeah.
bro, it's
Yeah,
done,
yeah.
man. It's done.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I remember Ted DiBiase, $1 million
yeah,
man.
$1 million man. So here, I think the main thing, boys, that I'm kind of like really caught up on. What the fuck happens now, though, with him having one fight left on his UFC contract? Does Dana go, I'll give you one more, man, Michael Chandler in a year from now? Fuck it, it's the fight that should have happened. Or do you think they just let him go? He tweeted out this morning, he's not done. He will be back. This is not his last fight. You will see him again. So he's not done. It's just, does he fight in the UFC again? And what the fuck does Dana do?
I think they should part ways on by mutual agreement. That's what I think.
Hang the gloves up, man. He ain't about to rehab a knee for be out for a year rehabbing, going through surgery. Like, nah, bro. He ain't gonna want to do that.
What happened.
Yeah.
And I think he went to go throw that kick because Conor had the same mindset that everybody else had about Conor, that Conor was going to come back like he was before. So he was like, I'm going to come out here and be Conor McGregor.
I don't get it. That shit still froze me. I'm with you,
Yeah,
Drake.
man.
With you.
So before we get out of here, boys, what the fuck? I feel like we're all so hung up on Conor and what happened to him, and just like how fucking much of a down fucking
Speak for
vibe. that
yourself,
was.
Sterling.
Nah, brother, I'm speaking for the whole country, brother.
Ain't nobody hung up on Conor. Not
I'm
Breed,
speaking for the whole country,
not Breed,
brother.
not me, not Cross. Ain't nobody hung up
Yes,
on Conor.
bro.
Speak for yourself,
Come
bro.
on. Come on, blood. What happens next with Max Holloway before we get out of here? What happens next with Max? Nobody's even thinking about that. We're all.
I'm thinking. No, I'll say this. In the meantime, and I know Max just fought at 170. Well, if you could call that a fight, but if Max is willing to come back to 55, I know somebody that didn't break a sweat, and he didn't really break a sweat. Let's put Max and Paddy in there. Both of them ain't break a sweat.
Damn.
Hey, both of them ain't do shit.
Damn, Ola, I'm not mad at that. Or this right here. How about Toron? Toron says
That's the
Holloway,
one.
Diego Lopez.
That's the one. Because Diego Lopez probably gonna go up to lightweight. Because none of the other fights make sense for Max Holloway, honestly.
I mean, Paddy's at lightweight right now.
Yeah, but Holloway got a fight going back, man. This fight did absolutely nothing for him.
Yeah, he didn't do shit. He literally, he got to.
That's what I said. This fight just fattened up his bank account. That's all he did. He didn't do nothing for his career. Like,
yeah,
he did nothing for his career. He just made his bank balance better. That's it. You know. But
the big loser in this is Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler watching all this. This has to suck for him, bro. This has to be.
Yeah, man. He's gonna be
for
disturbed,
Michael
bro. He's gonna be disturbed. Like disturbed.
Yeah, I think that's probably it, boys. Holloway versus Lopez at 155. It makes the most sense. It'd be fucking interesting. I'm just sad the way it ended. The event was amazing. This whole fucking card was fucking phenomenal, bro. And we got some more bangers coming up next week. We got Usman DDP.
Snooze, man.
Jared Cannonier, CLD's gonna be on that card. That's a fucking scrap. We got Ian Gary Islam. We got Khalil Roundtree Magomed. We got some fucking scraps coming up, boys.
I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Ola gonna be stressed out this week, boys.
This is my fight week right here, man. This is my
he
fight week right
gonna
here,
be nervous.
bro.
Hey, Ola ain't doing no watch along next weekend, boys. He ain't on no watch along next weekend.
Nah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. It's gonna be, yeah, I'll be there. We're gonna put one together, man. I'll be there, man.
It's gonna be a quick show, man.
This is gonna be a nervous week for me, bro. I can't lie.
That prediction show is gonna be lit, and that watch along is gonna be even better, dog.
Yeah, man.
It's a good card too. Next week we got a pretty banger ass card.
Bro. I like it.
It's solid, man. Boys, y'all know what it is. I'm about to tell y'all, give us your thoughts, and we're getting out of here. Ola, give us your thoughts, bro, on the card, and then we're gonna go to Cross, and then we're dipping, folks. Make sure while y'all are here, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank everybody for coming by tonight. Make sure to follow Ola at the Fight Week Show over there in the top left, and the man below me at Crossover MMA. It's scrolling by on the screen at the bottom. If you just need to figure out where they're at, look that up. Hit the like, subscribe, do all the good shit. We're about to give our final thoughts, and then we're out of here, people.
Yeah, man. Great card, man. Great card, full of finishes. A couple of unexpected kind of turns, but all in all, great card, man. And they did well on this one. They gave the fans what they wanted, and we got finishes galore. And yeah, can't wait to see what we got coming up next week. But yeah, shout out to Britt, shout out to Sterling, Cross, and even Olin, and even Head Kick Pod that didn't quite, make it. Salute to those guys, man. Big up.
Hey, he tried,
He tried.
We'll take the effort. Cross, go ahead, dog.
Man, I thought it was a great night. We had a good card, lots of finishes, just like Ola said. But unfortunately, this card is going to be remembered as the last time we saw Conor McGregor inside the octagon. Unfortunately, it is what it is, people. Sorry to say it, but hopefully make sure y'all sub to everybody, like the video. We appreciate all y'all being here each and every time. Respect both you fellows and Brittany for being on the stream, man. Always had a great time joining y'all, for real.
Come on, man. It's always a good time, boys. Look forward to the prediction show. Look forward to the watch along. People, we're out of here. Thank y'all for staying along, and